Oh, hello? Hello? Grab. Grab. I have no idea what I'm doing. This was a huge mistake. Why did I do this? Where are we? Slug literally gone. Crab rave time. How is the... I don't know how the audio is. I know I'm like considerably quieter than my brother, so I don't know if the mix is good. If I need to change something, please stay so. I will adjust. Turn yourself a bit or drop. Okay, gotcha. We can do that. Wait. You locked me out. Wait. 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 Oh shit. Wait, that works. Okay, why can't I move this one? The bastard. Hello? I'm moving the wrong one, I think. No, we're good. Okay. Is that too loud? Okay, how's that? I need to make note of everything that I changed so I can fix it. I don't know. It probably isn't. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Music's loud still. Okay. This is a bit of a fucky wucky. A bit of a bad idea. Okay. Is that better? Too low? Not good enough? I have no idea what's going on. Don't rat. No rats. No tell. No tell. I spent like... I typed that. True. If you have no idea what's going on, you have fully become slub. A terrible existence. I literally typed no tell, and then I looked in the chat and freaked out because I thought he typed that. My brain does not work. How's the mix now? Is that a little bit better? Is it still needs adjustment or not? So whatever. Don't really care. All of the above are options. I don't know that I changed the microphone at all. Could be a little louder. Okay, I'm just gonna bring down the BGM a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean like as much as I just did. So that might be quiet. I don't know. I'm quiet, so that's probably not a good metric. Still lower? Even now, or is that late? Or am I waiting on delay? I don't know what there was no plan. I mostly did this as a joke. I'm not even sure that I'm like this is permitted. I don't know. Now that's a good balance. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna call it freightophobe. Okay, better. Okay. If it's still off, just say something. I'll continue to not do intelligent things. Two brothers on two different volume spectrums. Sounds like a movie. Yeah, no, I'm Slug. I've always been Slug. It's just it's a slow day, so like a little quieter than normal. Hey, Tony, there's a slug in this cannoli. What are you doing in there? Hey! That might have been loud. My apologies. I immediately after hitting go live, I was like, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Cause like my biggest fear now is like people coming in and being like expecting to see Slug, and then being like, all right, well this is weird, and then just not coming back ever. Not a great realization, but I feel like it's already gone too far. I can't just like end it. How dare you, Bun? How dare you? Thank you. But now it's like, if I end it now, then people are just gonna like go look at the VOD and be like, what the fuck was that about? And then be even more weirded out. So I feel like I have to commit now. Like we're here now, and I didn't make any plans, so I don't know. How are the cats doing? They're doing. The first day they were like afraid of me, and then the second day they were like just kind of didn't want to be around me. And then by the third day, they started wiling out, and now they're just like, sounds like they're today. Hi, Pickle. Yeah, they've accepted me, but now it also means that like they're not on good behavior anymore. Like before, they wouldn't fight. Now they like fight, and they don't care about it, and they'll like. It'll be like 3 a.m. and they'll like just do whatever they want. Like before they would just like sleep at 3 a.m., which is really nice. Now it's like 3 a.m. and they're like, oh, for the first time, thank you, Silver. I will hydrate. New Slug. But yeah, no, I really wanted to be asleep at 3 a.m. and Bruce had different ideas. So he would just kind of like sulk the hallways and like gobble from afar because he sounds like a turkey for some reason. And I didn't know what he wanted, and so I would like have to turn the flashlight on to like go find him and be like, what do you want? And I think he just wanted to be Slug kind of. Thank you for the gift sub. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm no longer a threat, so they just do whatever they want now. It's a bit of a problem. I don't know if you guys have anything you guys want to do. I'm all ears because I just like the least planned out, the most planned out thing about this was do you even see my mouse? I don't even know. Probably not. Right? See my mouse? I don't even know. Probably not. Right? See my mouse? The most planning out I did was like finding most Bradley's and putting him on the chat, and like some other like dumb shit. We have cow jam on top of the Beppis. Have fun at work. Go do important things. Like absolutely. Don't waste your time here. Also, Slug doesn't have cow jam, so like maybe we like cancel Slug because no cow jam. I mean, like I have no cow jam as Slug, so like what's wrong with me? Yeah, shake my head. Unreal. Unforgivable. No cow jam in 2021. Unreal. Get real. Write and replace with Bonker. I agree. We should cancel me and replace me with Bonker. Don't do that. No, don't do that. That's terrible. Get real. Also I did this. We have, wait, where'd he go? Where is he? Wait, hang on. We have a visitor. He's here. It's him. He does it. Yeah, this is the re-debut. That's Slug, the re-debut. He wants the Beppis. He's just here to hang out. He danced to the music. It's like it gets mad when it gets close to the other things. It's hard to make him dance. The thing is about to slap the cow off. The hate snail. He hates him. All we need is a gaping camera. I actually intentionally got rid of the gaping camera on this scene. So I would not put it on. Because it's cursed. I was gonna go into Life 2D and like just kind of like be like down here and just like be ears and like pretend. I couldn't get into the phone. He locked it. He child locked it on me, and I couldn't get into the Life 2D camera. We'll just never know. I thought Slug was our corporate overlord's residence. We have to do something about it. We have to cancel it. We need to stop saying cancel. No cancel. Just no tell. Secret stream. He did bonk proof it. It's unreal. Thank you for the bit, Smokey. I don't know what I'm doing. How does Slug get into that? I don't know. How do I, Slug, get into it if I can't remember it? So like, it is like, what's going on? I don't know how I did it. I don't know how we're gonna get back in, but I guess that's a problem for next week. Was there? Yeah, that was the extent of my preparation. So limited information. But here we are. I spent like 20 minutes changing the Love Slug to the Bonker show. And it still looks not great. It shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. So. I just realized how I could have made it look better, but whatever, it's fine. The bonk. The bonk. Look at that effort. So much effort. Really doing the most. It was difficult, but I did it, and I'm being brave about it. Yes, Bonker show equals Slug stream. Yeah, because I'm Slug. I'm just Slug. I'm in a bathroom at Disney World Land. Disney Place. In a bathroom at Disney Place, streaming from the bathroom. So, wait, no, I'm not streaming. No, that's not happening, because that is actually TOS. That's not happening at all. We're in the hotel. We're definitely not in the bathroom. He's hiding from the mouse. True. Yeah, so Mickey the mouse got loose, and it's just hell. Is that like defamation? Can you even mention Mickey Mouse's name on stream, or is that like copyright? How does that work? Am I ruining it? Am I setting everything up for just like the downfall? Slug just sounds different because of Guy Fieri's cooking. True. We had a nice meal. Me and Guy Fieri sat down for a romantic dinner. And then that's why we're running from Mickey Mouse, because it was like an NTR thing with Guy Fieri. I think upon saying it about it was placed on you 5 countries. Well, I guess we're here now. Defamation would mean what you said was a lie. Every time I come back, there's a whole other fucking creature on screen. Yeah, I think that might be the limit. outside of like on the. Wait, hang on. There was one more. There we go. That's the panic button. We're gonna hide the panic button. Mickey and the gang will show up outside Slug's house. Yeah, the mouse is not to be trifled with. If you really at our theme park, explain the stream. Oh shit. Oh shit. The mouse's house now. Nowhere's safe. Nowhere is safe. Protect yourselves. Because now you're all accomplices in this Mickey Mouse hell. What does he do with the knees though? He does take people's knees as payment. I don't know why he wants them. Why does the mouse want knees so much? Where does he take them? I don't have any plans. Like I didn't even look at the other screens either, so I don't know. I think I could probably figure it out. Oh, no, that's actually, they're labeled pretty well. I before labeled them in a way that is Thank you, Icarus, for gifting a sub too. Ah wee woo. Ah wee woo. It's a good name. I don't. What do we? I keep getting distracted. There's like 3 screens, and all of them have almost the same things on them, and I still get confused by them. So that's neat. Secret. No tell secret. Secret stream because Mickey Mouse is on the hunt. That's the only reason. That's the only reason secret. That's the only reason secret no tell. No tell slug. Which is me. Me slug. So no tell me. Because secret. What is happening? So what's new? You got any games? Yeah, so like I mean I don't have like my setup in my rig here. So I'm just kind of like trying not to like mess with things too much. So I've mostly just been watching a lot of Netflix, and then like I signed into my Steam account to have like my save games. And I've pretty much only been playing Risk of Rain. So I've just been playing a lot of Risk of Rain. And I think I'm finally starting to get burnt out on it, potentially. I'm not sure. And I'm like running out of things to watch on Netflix. So I just keep watching things that I like normally wouldn't watch. I actually really like Risk of Rain. I remember when it came out, like I saw someone playing it and I was like, that looks kind of interesting and neat, but I have no idea what's happening. And that's kind of exactly how it went when I just played for it. But it's actually really fun. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. The expansion comes out in like a month, right? Yeah, I just saw that there was like on the Steam news or whatever, there was like a community announcement. They were talking about the expansion, which I didn't even know about until like 2 days ago, which also looks really cool. Like it looks like the expansion looks fun because it's like, I don't know, it seems like it gives you options to like choose your own drops in a limited capacity, so you don't just like make a cheese run. So this is not slug. No, this is slug. This is say so slug. This is slug woke up on time. Slug. Yeah, I haven't played Risk of Rain multiplayer, but I think that could be fun. But I mean, I just haven't found anybody to play with. Also, I'm not good at it, but I mean, if we want, we could play. We could watch me fail at Risk of Rain. That could be something to do if you guys want. Otherwise, we're just kind of here looking at Cow Jam Dance on a Beppis, which is great. Plug before the meat sticks and icing breakfast. I think he knew, because I don't see icing anywhere, and I don't see any meat sticks. So I think I Slug hid them from me. Also Slug. Sort of hate vanilla multiplayer. What do you mean? Is there a different kind of multiplayer that I'm not aware of? Slug and no, this is not imposter. This is Slug. Why would you bring them to the hotel room though? True. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because we're streaming from the hotel room right now. Me Slug am streaming from hotel room. So why would I bring the meat sticks and the ice? That's true. They would get caught up in customs. Do they do customs for domestic flights? It's not important. It's irrelevant. Yeah, I mean, we could do only for Florida. True. After seeing the pie, Slug is less predictable than European chest. Yeah. I am hereby, Slug, I am hereby, as Slug, condemning what I do to pies. It's a crime. It's unforgivable. There's no excuse for it. And even if I, like, anytime after now, try to take this back and say, no, it's normal, and that you're wrong for eating pies in a human way, this is me in this moment. I'm owning up to it. I am owning it, and I am acknowledging that it is wrong what I do to pies. And cakes. Really, any baked goods. I probably just is just just a crime. Yeah, the stream is legally binding, so can't go back now. This is truth now. There's modded multiplayer and vanilla. Each extra player multiplies the amount of chests, but it's not quite a break even. So with more players, each one gets less items on average. And there's one dick that can make sure no one else gets stuff through. Gotcha. Yeah, that does suck. Huh. I didn't even realize there were mods for Risk of Rain. That's something I'll have to look at when I get back in my own station. Because this is a Mickey Mouse station that they donated to us from the hotel. They just give everybody a stream setup in the hotels is how it works. And that's how we're doing this now. Cool, interesting to know, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you didn't think they did that. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a hard issue to fix, in my honest opinion. It's less bad if you're playing with friends. That's what it seems like. The less chests overall, Vamp does seem kind of bummer, but at least the asshole problem could be avoided with just playing with someone you know, playing with friends. So that helps. Yeah, I didn't know there were. Yeah, it's part of the Disney Place subscription is they just give you a stream setup because they want you to tell other people how good, tell you how good to tell people good Disney. I think that covers it pretty well. What are we doing? I also personally only play with Rune of Command since Risk of Rain loves fucking with. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is like the new DLC Vamp looks kind of interesting because it seems like you get to choose some things but still have some randomness to it, because it does feel like when you get to choose everything you kind of just make a really busted nonsense character, which like is fun for a little bit, and then I feel like you can get burnt out on it kind of easily that way too. Okay. Sorry. Risk of rain giveth one hand and taketh with the other. True. Oh, so it's like indirect promo for Disney. It's the setup like high end or moderate. It's like it's the low. It's like set up to a microwave pretty much. That's the lowest of the low. They really did not. They didn't go all out. They just gave the bare minimum because they knew it would work. But I mean, here we are. Disney monsters. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually literally the whole half of the reason that I did this was on the hope that people would redeem hydrates because I don't drink enough water and I just never do. I will never drink water unless someone tells me, and I even have like a phone app that I stopped paying attention to a year and a half ago. So now it's just anytime I see it, it's like I think I should drink water, but it just reminds me that I'm more terrible at it, and then I feel bad about not drinking water, and then I don't use the app. I like the theme chest, but I wish they'd gone one further and made the tri-choice stations way more. Yeah, I think that would have actually been... That would be a good, mod, I think. To give you at least some choice more often. I forget to drink water when I'm at home. In general, I back when I worked in a call center, that was the only time I would regularly drink water, because it was something to do between calls because we weren't allowed to use phones or anything. So it's I would literally drink water to pass time between calls, which is the saddest thing that I've ever realized. Never thought about that until now. What a terrible existence. I drink a gallon a day or more. Yeah, I wish I had that acknowledgement of water. We're not on good terms, me and water. We're on not opposite of good terms. At work, I drink a lot of water, then I forget to drink anything at home. That's kind of how it was when I worked at the call center, I guess. Because I would get home and I would not drink anything. I would just waste away. That was not a good time. Those were the Chicago years. It was nice. It's a nice place, but oof. I guess let's play. We could watch me not do well in Risk of Rain. I guess that's something to pass the time, and then we'll probably do a run, and then by then I feel like we'll get to a point where it's reasonable to end this farce. Not being able to do things during downtime is tantamount to torture. True. I work in a factory, so I would likely obliterate my phone. But in an office or inside job, I can't see why you shouldn't be allowed to. Yeah. No, the whole reason is literally just some jackass in I don't know, in analytics who doesn't work on the floor and has never worked on the floor, made up some looks at some bullshit statistic, and they tell the boss man, hey, productivity's up, when everyone's forced to go into the next call immediately, can't have any in-between time, and just is absolutely fucking miserable. And yeah, our turnover is just atrocious, but hey, we can just hire someone else for less pay than we were hiring them at before them. So ideally, we can just keep lowering until people just stop working, and then we can just bump up the pay a little bit more. Corporate is a fucking nightmare. Fuck corporate. Trying to drink a full cup mug of water with every meal just to get it in there. That's actually a good idea. That's really smart. I would do that if I ate more than one meal a day, because I just forget to eat. We need way more water than we think it's nuts. True, yeah. I think if everybody drank the amount of water that we should drink, we would actually probably run out of fresh water. We would just deplete our supply, and we'd be screwed. I drink when I'm thirsty, but my Asian parents have a slipper and a whip ready, so I'm pressurized to drink water. Oh my god. I mean, I guess good that you're drinking water. That sounds terrible. Productivity. Yeah, sure. Produce this, pants grab. True. Get him. One of my favorite Monster Risk of Rain is Infinite Mountain Challenge Shrine. Oh. Yeah, even at my current job, which I really like for... Yeah, like it's... I don't know. There are some limited instances where you can really like your job, and it's like ethical to like your job. And those are the lucky ones. Most people don't get that and will not get that in our lifetime, or ever. Remember they tried to get me not to quit my call center job because the managers were going to lose their bonus if attrition was over 11% in that month alone. Yeah, that's... If they told me that, I think that would have been the moment I would have been like, you know what? I quit today. This isn't in 2 weeks. This is a quit today. I'm done. Fuck you. Your management is terrible, and so you shouldn't get a fucking bonus. Fuck you getting a bonus off of my fucking suffering. Eat shit. When you stop paying for the labor you benefit from, then pay a 10th and call it big raise. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I need my bonus from the money that we're not paying you with, the money that you deserve. From the benefits that we're not providing you with that you actually deserve. What a nightmare. All the mod does is let you choose. You use a challenge of the mountain shrines as many... Oh, okay. Yeah, that is interesting. That's a neat change. Ugh. I just hydrated on my own. I'm proud of myself. We're growing. We're growing as a person. Okay, do we want to watch terrible Risk of Rain gameplay? Or like, I don't know, some like YouTube videos of some shit? I only paid 300% of my employees. I need that 400. Wait, I'm only paying 300. Okay, I read it wrong. Yeah. Benefits. I am not familiar with this term when I work corporate. Yeah. Benefits is like, what a stupid concept. Benefits. I'm a pair of hands on a factory floor, and there are so many stupid things that some jackass in a suit imagined up after he snorted a rail of flip the coin. If brains were explosive, they wouldn't be allowed to, they wouldn't be able to blow their own nose. Yeah, they... Fuck corporate. Honestly, and like, fuck like the analytics teams that just create nightmares workspaces. Just all of it. Fuck them. I put a link to the Risk of Rain modding site into the video. Oh, thank you. I'll take a look at it later, Van. Thank you. I'll definitely take a look at it. I feel like there was one thing that I watched. There was one video that I watched that I wanted to share. I don't know if it's already been done like a media share. Because I'm not going to go through the media share because it's like actually like the actual media shares. This is like the fake media share. What am I doing? I'm just staring at my phone. Not remembering where I was trying to go. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I wonder if that'll pull it up. No. Okay. Hi, trainer. The secret Bonker Reserve media share. Yeah. Unfortunately, it consists of a single video. Okay, yeah.
No, anyway.
Let me...
You know, these fans say, you know...
Wait. Okay, yeah, that was going through. Okay, let's... Is this gonna work? This doesn't look right. This don't look right. It's not showing up like it should. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're good. Okay. Okay. I'm glad the center failed a few years after I left. Oh. Call center was a shitty as hell. I was friends with someone who eventually became a manager, with their managers on 60 plus weeks. Wait. 60 plus hours a week, I'm guessing? With 25,000 salary, so that they needed those bonuses. Jesus Christ. 25 grand for 60 plus hour a week manager? That sucks. That's terrible. Okay. This is the only video I have, so we're gonna have to enjoy it to the fullest. It's just a classic. It's always fun.
No, anyway. These fans say, the movie is a little bizarre. There are some deep plot lines, but the Matrix fans say it's going to be great. Some people who saw Sneak Peek said they loved it. And really, we had a little fun with this tonight. The Matrix Reloaded promises out-of-this-world special effects. And after anxiously awaiting the sequel, some Atlanta fans are a little out of this world.
Nigel, a runner.
Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
The fucking shake. The little fucking rattle. Oh my god.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
The hero we need. True. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we'll play some Risk of Rain because that was the only video I had. At least he tried. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I gotta do it one more time. It's unreal. His face and like the move back. Oh my god.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
He looks like he's scared. He looks startled by his own sense of I don't know, being a sentinel. Okay. I don't know. Will this work? Is this still going? Okay. I actually didn't look at this beforehand, so I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this scene is set up. Oh, okay. I might have to figure this out. Hang on. Game capture. Let's see if that works. Technical difficulties, yeah. Bullshit. No testing. You realized he was there doing that on camera. Only in that moment. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Let's try this again. Wait. Shit. I mean, shucks. Darn it. Did I do this? There we go. Okay, we did it. I'm learning. Smart. Smarty. Okay. Yeah, so I'm legitimately not good at this game, so, we should do a little education. I might want to turn game time down. Okay, yeah, good idea. Good point. Also, I think the BGM is still going, so that needs to stop. How's that? Is that too low? Still too high? Let me know if that needs more adjusting. Oh, thank you, Kreitz. Thank you very much. I'm not used to. I don't know what I'm doing. How's the audio now? Is it still high? Actually, I could have just done it in here. Still fairly high, but that might just be. No, that's okay. That's let's actually bring it way down. And then I'm gonna bring this back, so I don't have to worry about getting it back to where it was. I think that's where it had been. Perfect. Maybe that one matters. Okay. I may have just completely done nothing by changing the volume on 2 different areas. So how is it now? How did I mess up the balance now? Is it okay? Settings Bonker. Yes. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, I'm playing on Bonker's account. Hi Apple. Rain. Hi Finley. I say put music to 80%. Okay. Can do. How's that sounding? Music volume down to like minus. Okay. Fan screen sells faster. Gotcha. Okay. Is the master volume, is that still kind of high or too low? PP pasta. Hi PP pasta. Better, not sure how the sound effects, but no, it's just yeah, we can do that in game. Okay. Missing anything? Okay. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. If it's loud, if it's unbearable, music could go down to 60 and sound effects down to 50. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, honestly, the sound effects can give it. I'm gonna go down to 75. Honestly, the sound effects can be from time to time. Side note. Yeah, when the music picks up, it's hard to hear. Oh, okay. Let's honestly go a little bit lower then. I'm gonna be honest. The music is the music in this game is sick as fuck though. Like, it's so good. Like the game itself is good, but oh my god, the music is so good. What do we? There's like a random option, isn't there? Honestly, I think I want to do that and that. Well, I'm just not thinking about going and doing chests, because I tend to spend too long on a level if I do. Okay, I have to choose a character to play. Yeah, it's real good. My favorite mod of all time still hasn't been updated. What mod, man? Anyone have a suggestion of a character to play? I wish Engineer had a different primary attack. I honestly hate the grenades. They're so terrible. Punchy Boy. Actually, I really like Punchy Boy. He's so fun. What do I need to do? Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it over time. But I will play Punchy Boy. It's a good idea. He's fun. Sound design is so important to easily. True, I agree. All it did was added a waypoint to the teleporter after. That's a really good idea, honestly. I hate having to like go and grab like the beacon just to find out where the fucking teleporter is. That's so dumb. Yeah, we're gonna play on Rainstorm. I'm not good, so we'll give it a shot. We'll see. I think. Immune to fall damage. Okay. So, probably crowbars? Mostly? Now you can be playing it too. Good! Gotta get ready for the expansion. I gotta try to not like burn myself out. I gotta try to not burn myself out. Not what I actually wanted, but I'm doing it. really hyped for the Void expansion. Yeah, it looks really good. I've only seen like a limited amount, but it looks really good. Sound effects too loud still. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, the sound effects are nuts. I'm honestly I'm gonna go down to 55, and I'm gonna bring the music down to like 40. Actually, we'll do 60 on the sound effects. Okay. Give him the slam. Slam! Okay. Let me know if the balance is still off. You can bring the music back up too if it's like, if the music is gone. But honestly, the music is so good. Game settings are 20, 0, 25. How do you play without the music though? The new tier of items. There's a new tier? I didn't know there was a new tier of items. Sound effects is still pretty high. Even now? Music is 25 sound effect. Oh, sound effect. I see what you got. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, yeah, sound effects can go way lower than music. We do 30 music and then maybe what did we have music at before? Maybe 30 sound effects, 45 music? How's that? Is that reasonable? Okay. Not good. Yeah, they work off of stacks of certain white items. Interesting. That's better. Okay, cool. Good. Shouldn't use this, but we're going to. Yeah, I shouldn't have used it. That hurts. Oh god, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, thank you, Shadow, for the hydrate. Oh! Oh, no! No! No. Okay, well, I forget that there's an ult all the time. I feel like it's not very useful. Why did I do this? Yeah, okay, that was a terrible idea. Maybe greens as well. Interesting. I kind of want to look more into it, but I also like don't want to look too much into it because I don't want to like stack of 10 chromas because of novelty squeaky hammer. It does the same thing as 10 chromas, but adds a squeaky. Okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm sold. Yeah, the wisps are mean on the punchy boy, but it's just part of the territory. Let's try again. I might have to go down to drizzle because I'm honestly haven't put in the work to get that good at this, but especially with this character. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try. If I can get some drones up, I can at least get like some heat off of me. Give them something to look at. They've only released a very small portion of teaser stuff. Yeah, I saw that they're adding like a raincoat, which seems neat, but it also kind of seems busted. Like I don't know how they're supposed to balance that because it just gets rid of stats, which is nuts. I figured it would be like on a chance basis. But it'd be interesting. Let's see. Okay, there's the teleport. Maybe we just kind of go for the teleport. Honestly, the drops on kill might have been a terrible choice. But we'll see. Yeah, the raincoat is a reference to... Oh, wait. Are they just like raincoats? I don't get it. I don't understand the lore. I need to learn. I have learning to do. Good, we're good. I don't know what those bugs do. Like the wasps do? Do they just like provide... Because it's not like a poison damage. What's that debuff? I think they wear one. The item is insert detriment. Ah, gotcha. No one knows. Good. Good. There was a debuff, but when I tried to look at it, it like tried to alt add. I just got a delivery. Okay. I figured out how I'm gonna get that inside from very far away. On Paul's goat. So is there like a Paul? Is there like a dev named Paul that likes goat feet or something? How does that? I don't quite understand. I'm going on movement. That's not right. In my honest opinion, the percent chance for drop on kills is a bit too low. It does seem kind of low. I don't know. It seems like it bumps up during the teleporter phase for whatever reason. Or maybe there's just that many more enemies. That's actually probably what it is. I don't know. I have no idea. What do we want? I don't. Probably more guillotines, I guess. We need fan art of Paul Goats or cool deaf guy. True. I agree. If it does, that's a nice change. Yeah, I don't know. A topaz brooch from a white is really good. Good idea, honestly. Stacking just barrier on barrier. I just kind of want to get like... Motherfucker. I hate that lid. It's so annoying. Okay. I need to remember to hold down the right click when that happens. Oh, backup magazine. That's what I was thinking about. I want one of those. Those would help. Yeah, the barrier on hit is so nice. I guess that's the only way to like make this character viable, probably. This is probably a mistake we're doing. 7 teddy bear to block all attack. Is it? Isn't it you need like 20 to get to like a 70% chance or something? Like it starts stacking in a really weird way. Also, hi, welcome, Kabi. Welcome, welcome. I need to stop grabbing hooves. I feel like 4 is probably enough. We can start getting some actual important things now. Hooves are important too. Okay. That's not what I want. Heard you like barrier, so it puts a barrier. Yeah. Barrier on barrier? More barrier. Trying to get my last plant challenge. I did all of the plant challenges last night in one run, which resulted in me not getting to bed until much later than I wanted to. Would not recommend trying to do all of them. Not fun. Beetle Queen. 2 Beetle Queens. Okay, maybe I can try to find out what the debuff is if I don't die. The damn burners. The burner ones. Where N is Teddy. Oh, chance to block. I don't know math. How do you do math? How does that work? Okay. No! Okay. Didn't work. If I kill them, is it just gonna kill the bugs? I'm just gonna have to, because I'm not gonna survive when I kill them. They do so much damage. Okay. We're good. Okay. It stacks like hyperbolic. Yeah. I don't know what hyperbolic means, but I know hyperbolic in terms of like Dragon Ball Z hyperbolic time chamber. That's about it. And I still don't even know what that means. I just know it's a plot device. That makes no sense. You two have 100% block chance. Okay, cool. So like just a few teddy bears. Not many. Hyperbole is when you're like exaggerating something? I don't know why I read that in like a... What even is that? It's not Valley Girl. Is there a drop in here? In their bodies? No. Okay, let's honestly go with that. A little bit more mobility. Just gonna go all in guillotines for now. That's hyperbolic if you're not actually about to. Oh, like instead of saying I'm hungry, you say I'm literally going to starve to death right now. That's hyperbolic if you're not actually about to die. Okay. How does that work in terms of math? How do math metaphors work? Yeah, I know it wasn't the right term. No, I think it is. I think it is stacking. I think the term is hyperbolic. I think it's like a hyperbolic. At 10 teddies, you have 60%. That's 60. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what that means. I don't get why. But why though? Why it do that? Oh, in math, there's a hyperbolic function. Yeah, but why? Why is it called hyperbolic? Why are there two different meanings of the same word? I don't get it. Where teleporter? Where teleport? Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. I forget that I have this. I even got 2 of them just to do this, and I forget that they're there. It's like the hyperbolic time chamber. You can experience a 1,000-hour math class in only an hour. Oh, nice! Except it still feels like 1,000 hours, doesn't it? So, like, not as nice. Can I get there? Inferno? Oh, damn it. An incinerator? It is. It is an incinerator drone. Oh, I was right. It is hyperbolic stacking. You need more and more to achieve a noticeable effect. Okay. I still don't understand why it's called that, though. There's something about a hyperbola. That's some math thingy you use to measure something. Okay. I don't get it, but I trust you. You wouldn't lie. Right, Vaughn? You wouldn't lie. I got a hyperbolic time here. I might actually get on sleep. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. So, Hobby, exponential is something different, I think. I think exponential is like, the more you have, the more noticeable effect it has. Exponential stacking will be shaped like what? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Apple, what are you talking about? Like multiplicative. But why is that shaped like glass? Oh, would be shaped. I'm so dumb, dude. My brain, non-existent. Like shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly like shit. The item. Okay. Cool. I like when I miss. I always miss. That's it. Nice one. Hit in the thing, jerk. Ain't. Okay. Okay. We just fly into space. Smooth like that. Yeah, my brain is smooth like that. And the more you get, the more you got. Yeah. How bad shape? Wait, bad? Did they nerf it? Did they change how shape up? Long NASA program. New rocket design? You just punch your way into space. Is he just gonna sit up there? He's really just gonna sit up there. Get down here. Colossal jackets. Stop. Cease. Making this teleport take forever because you just won't get in the thing. Get in the thing. Get in the thing. In the thing. Get in the thing. Get in the thing. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I literally read this often of... yeah. Hyperbolic function is space that is shaped like a U upside down. Oh! Wait. Yeah, that's the hyperbolic function. Yeah, yeah. The exponential is the... Exponential... Linear is a V. Exponential is like a U right side up, right? Is that right? Why are there so many enemies? I mean, it's fine. It's here, but... Let me stop. I need to get this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, actually, that's it. Perfect. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, not personal barrier. Okay. Yeah. Just tell gravity no. Yeah. Just tell gravity no, forehead. So let's put a little infusion. A little bit more help. Find something that shaped glass gives you a unique death animal. It does? Oh, 78 of it. Removes one-shot protection. Oh, wait. Wait, what do you mean removes one-shot protection? Has to have one of my favorites. Gravitender is cool, but he's just like... No. He's never there. I opened the blue portal and didn't go in. Oh, what an Angus. What an Angus move. What a dummy move. I wanted to go in there. What a doofus I've been. Truly. See that little strike to the left of your HP? Oh! Oh, okay. I never knew that. I guess that's probably saved my ass in a lot of instances where it probably shouldn't. Like, I should have been dead. What do we want? What do we want? We want... the crowbar. Yeah. Crowbar was the right choice. Okay. Okay! Get out of here. Let's go. Oh. Finally an equipment. Don't really need anything in particular. Think. Think quickly. Yeah. Actually. Shape Plus has your health but doubles your damage. Yeah, but so I guess it just removes the half with the damage protection then? Shout out to Gravity for always keeping my feet on the ground. True. Gravity always... I was gonna say looking up, but literally... Gravity always literally looking down. Wait, did that not work? What did I just make? I thought that was an... Oh my... Okay. Not what I wanted. We have it. Oh. Wait. 2 Challenge of the Mountain. Isn't that just more bosses? Did I just destroy this run? Did I just end this run? My flags. This is definitely slow. And not. This is not a secret stream. Doubles your glass hazard. Okay. Imagine at 128 HP solo here doesn't count as 1 HP. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like it literally just can't. The system doesn't recognize it anymore, and it like just breaks. It doesn't function. Let's work on settings. I feel like we should stack some wood. Let's see. Especially with the crowbars. True. Okay. There we go. Okay. We got what I wanted. Now we can actually go to the teleporter and die to 4 bosses, probably? Don't do drugs. Okay. Go for where's the legendary chest, I wonder? It's probably in the hole, right? Oh, I don't think there is one this run. Because there's no chests. I didn't even need money to get the equipment run. What was I doing? My brain just shuts off sometimes. Just have to find teleporter. Spider-Man. Okay, yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be playing, and just consistently forget that I have abilities. More bosses, more loot when they die. True. More bosses, no loot when I die. So that's... There is one, but I don't think there is because, I don't think there is probably because I put the artifact on where there's no chests. It's only drops from monsters. Okay, well that didn't go how I wanted, and I could have easily stopped it going that way. I didn't. That'll work. Okay, stop doing it that way. Found it. Even with the ruinous chest? I'll go look. I'll go look to be sure, but I would have assumed that probably. Oh, yes. Overloading. Which means, wait, never mind it. Oh, wait, no, it does. It has the guillotine effect. I don't even have to, like, get you all the way down, big boy. Just have to get you low. Okay, even with the rune, there is. So do you really need your brain for this game? I just unga until you fall. I mean, yeah, that's probably like the better way to play. You get a little bit more like control with like the command stuff, like if you use certain artifacts and stuff, and stack in certain ways. This is like Attack on Titan. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm hitting half the time, to be honest. I should be getting guillotine soon. There we go. 2 shrines on that. So, what's that? 3 drops it was? Okay, 3. It's a lot of drops. Honestly, I should have looked for a blue portal activator. I should have done it last time. And I didn't. Funny fist sweep go burr. I guess they're just gonna have fun shooting from down there. The best combo I've found is just throwing the backup gear on the equipment drum, because they just pop them out like crazy. It's nuts. It's absolutely wild. I'm gonna start stacking like crates and stuff. Actually, yeah, we're doing that. Let's go look if there's a chest. Just in case. Is it normally? Not there. Get over here. Over here. I don't even remember where it spawns. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, wait, there it is. That's where it is. Oh, there it is. You were right. It does spawn. Nice. Good looking out. This is tough. There's a lot of them that are honestly really good. That's probably not the one I should have gone with, to be honest. We have it now. So. Oh, there's still 3 of these that I forgot to get. Okay, we'll get another guillotine. We'll get one of these, even though we don't need it yet. Or maybe ever. And... another guillotine. More guillotine. Let's always go Tesla. Really? I was not super impressed with the Tesla. I was not blown away by it. The feather for double jump? Maybe. I feel like with having... Yeah, honestly, it's probably not a bad idea to at least have one double jump. I just feel like with all of this character's movement abilities, it almost negates the need for one. But I could see where, like, just having an actual double jump would be better. The damage is so high it can carry you through. Really? I didn't think it was that high. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Does it scale off of, like, crits and stuff, do you know? Do you have any Goldust run? Or just casually doing Mythrix, I think. Just trying to, like, kind of get a run in. Get, like, a normal run in, because I'm not normally solid enough to do a full normal run. But we'll see. This might change things. With the right artifacts, it might honestly be feasible to do a monsoon run. I just don't think I would do that on stream because it would be embarrassing and it would take forever. Wait a minute. Something's off. No, nothing's off. No. No, it's everything's normal. Everything is as normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. The unstable is 200. I'm not sure if it's. I need some healing options, I guess. This is going from bad to worse. Yeah, this is normal. Right? Yeah. Everything's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just normal. This funny slug streamer play a video game that is normal. Yeah, exactly. I'm sleepy. Oh god. I don't have the damage to function anymore. I messed up somewhere. Oh, you know what? I would have to pause my run to do something dumb. Actually, I probably should because one of the tags is can at least kind of not be a lie. I could just disable the tag. Hang on. We're gonna do something real quick. Okay. This will take only a moment. Only a moment. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh god. Okay. There we go. All better. That feels a little bit less, there. Officially VTuber. Right? I don't know how to set it up to where, like, deactivates and activates. Mobile Twitch isn't real, but it sure is hurting me. The shrooms are insane. Yeah, a lot of those enemies are insanely tanky. Nice new model slug. Hello. Okay, let's add one more thing. Oh, I could have just added an existing. I'm dumb. Right? Maybe? Maybe not. Uh, bah, bah, bah. We're almost done. I swear. I'm gonna stop fucking around. I promise. Why is that huge? Okay. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay. Sorry, we're back. We're back. Hi, Snake. Slug 2.0 debut. Uh, local boo. Hey, that's I'm young one. I'm the young one. I'm not. I mean, I'm Slug, who is yeah. I'm Boomer because I'm Slug. So this is Rex. Which Rex challenge are you trying to do, Vamp? Bepis. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many of those things. Why are there so many? Every enemy here is over super tanky. Kill over 1,000 at once. The way I did it, I don't know if you, I don't know if you want to know how I did it, I can tell you how I did it. It's actually kind of simple. This lip sounds a little funky. I don't know why. It's probably just something in the air. Allergies, I guess. Probably just allergies. Nothing else. Definitely just allergies. So what I did is I just stacked a bunch of, it's just the Disney World funny. It's because of the weather, yeah. It's really dreary outside. I went walking, and it just sucks outside. It's like winter sky without the... I stole his voice. It's just like, it's like winter sky out, like with no sun, but like not even cold. So it's just like muggy, shitty, fucking like humid weather with no benefit. It just sucks out. Oh, but Vamp, the way I did it is I just stacked a bunch of infusions, like I don't know, 10 infusions or something, and then just grabbed one of the, grabbed the red item that does double healing, like doubles your healing, and then just grabbed like a foreign fruit. Because the foreign fruit will do like 50% heal, and then like with that thing it does 100%, and then you just... Oh yeah, yeah. So it just takes a minute, but it's at least relatively painless. The other ones were not as painless. The man make work. Where's this fucking teleport? Oh, I went past it. I've wasted so much time. This is gonna... I don't have anything to kill the boss. Oh, this is not going to end with a win. Oh, why did I do this? What a horrible run choice. Yeah, it's... Not intelligent. Wait. What about long? Oh. I don't know what that is. Music is sick, though. I kind of wish that I had gotten to the end, just because the music is so good in the end. Alright, how long have we been going? I feel like we've gone pretty far to where like the joke has played out. Like it's safe to end it. I don't have to like punish anybody anymore. That's weird. Takes the cursor off the right screen, but not off the left. Strange. Yeah, well, I think we'll wrap up. So, not a great run. Could have been worse. Bring that back in. Were you actually enjoying the Risk of Rain? If people want... If enough people are actually enjoying Risk of Rain, I wouldn't mind going a little longer. I'd probably do like a BRB to like go to the bathroom and stuff. But it's up to you guys if you guys want to. I don't mind either way. I just figured people probably want to go on about their day. Okay. Okay. Slug, I mean me. has not called me and yelled at me yet, so I haven't called me and yelled at me yet, so I guess we're free to keep going. Nothing to do for 4 hours. Okay. Okay, we'll do more. Okay. We'll do more, but first we're gonna do a BRB and just half a run. Honestly, my runs go. That's part of the reason that I like didn't want to keep going, but I'll keep going. Is because like if I really like let myself, I'll be stuck in a run forever, and it's not great. But I think I'll just pressure myself to you know, be a little smarter. But so we'll do a BRB first.
Nigel, a runner.
Oh, damn it! Why is it not working? Yeah, I'll do a stretch and hydrate. Everybody else do a stretch and hydrate too. After this beautiful
Pointer, runner.
Stevens, the sequel. Some Atlanta fans actually awaiting the sequel. Some Atlanta fans are a little out of this world.
Nigel, a runner.
Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Okay. Do BRB. Do BRB. Oh, I had the BGM on the boat. I'm not used to this. Okay. Gonna do BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna do a stretch. I'm going to do a stretch. Get some more water. All of you do the same. This is my hydrate redeem to you. Go get some water. Do a stretch. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Sorry. I couldn't find one of the cats. So I was trying to find out where the cat went. Oh, I don't see any crabs. Why are there no crabs? That's weird. Weird, no crabs. Also, yeah, Kabi, definitely steal that meme. Hi, hello, I'm back. I brought a snack and more water. Wait, where'd my snack go? How did I lose it? Where is it? Now, okay, hang on. Another. Be right back. Back for real this time. Oh. It's okay, Sleepy. Ow, damn it. Okay. I have snacks. I have snack. And one of the cats wanted me to ow. One of the cats has learned that they can force me to do butt pats as well now. Yeah, it's really weird. It is it's really weird, Icarus. He's a cat and he likes it when you pat his ass. It's so strange. Okay. Oh, I should probably switch over first. Okay. And hopefully it just works. Hopefully it just works. Okay. My cat likes butt pats too, so it's a thing. That's normal. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. It seems strange to me. Ah! What just happened? Jonathan Davis, thank you for following. Also, Kengan and Aspernick for following earlier. I guess I must have been in the game and I didn't realize. Thank you for following, guys. Hello, Jonathan Davis. Welcome, welcome. That's a big lolly. What is that? What? What are you talking about, Snake? Oh, thank you, Sleepy. I don't know why there's not an option. Maybe there is an option, it's just not set up to have that transition on its own. Big target. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, imagine this being your first. I do kind of feel bad. Hi, Ruby. Oh. I stole some seaweed, like chips or like roasted seaweed from the pantry. And I was not expecting them to be spicy. I keep getting spice in my throat. Not ending well, but it tastes good. Hi, Hughes. Thank you, Kreitz. Yeah, munching on some seagrass. Seagrasses. Probably. What's that? Oh. Okay. Let's see. I like the loader, but I don't think I'm like... I think loader takes more brain power than I have to spare on stream at the moment. I don't question at all why Slug has spicy seaweed. That fits everything I know, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Spicy seaweed sounds addictive. It's weirdly like it. Like I keep coming back to it. There's a lot more, and I just keep going for it. What time is it? Okay. I need to remember to like order pizza in 2 hours so I don't have to deal with rush hour. And then, cause isn't the don't hurt yourself. No promises. Isn't the aren't the Game Awards tonight? Is that tonight? Pizza. Agma. I don't know, I thought they were. Let me check. Oh, they are. Okay. Yeah, because I think Nyan was supposed to be... I think Nyan was gonna stream them, maybe? I don't know. The fucker Game Awards. They're the new E3, Sleepy. With Jeff Keighley. I don't want to play him. I do not like the Artificer. I wish I did. I do not like this character. Just doesn't feel right. Myself in Southwest Slat. What is a Southwest Slat? Artificer sucks. I hate all this. Oh, it's whatever. Don't worry. Oh, salad. I should have been able to put that together, man. That's on me. That's on me. I hope it tastes good. It's where they give awards to games. Okay. I have not played this character, and I don't think now's a good time to start. I actually surprisingly really like the captain. You have streamer brain. True. I really am Slug. I have streamer brain. Hi, Diz. Hello. We're doing all right, Hughes. The slug is split in two. This slug is doing... I don't know how Disney Slug is doing. I'm sure Disney Slug is doing fine. Yeah, I know, Groovy. It's so good. It's nuts. I want to get to Mithrix because the moon music is so fucking good. It's so good. Ugh. Okay. Is this a meme? Is the nuke worth it, or is the nuke terrible? Sleepy. Nuke is a meme. That's kind of what I thought. I don't particularly like either. I always forget that orbital probe is there. I've never heard of this game. Someone mind explaining? How do you explain this game? 10%. It's pretty good. Healing and hacking, maybe? Let's play a little. It might make a little more sense seeing it in action. Do command. Maybe we just do command. Maybe we just do command. Yeah, all of those. Roguelike, third-person shooter with different classes, pew-pew game where hordes of enemies while your flesh, yeah. All of the above. Sorry, that probably is really loud munching. I apologize. I will try to not munch as loud. It's roguelite-ish. I see you got Diablo. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a meme. I didn't use it. I haven't used it yet. I figured now is probably not the best time to try. I hear no munching. Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I have a really hard time just forcing myself to go through levels. Like, I want to stay and get all the chests, even though it's a terrible choice to do so. I might not get an opportunity. Okay. Jeez. Hurry! Oh my god. Okay. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That really hurt. Stop. Cease. Go away. Wisps. Swear. I need health. I need health now. Why does the captain start with so little health? Attack speed too. Diablo Strike was funny when it was used. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's time to chew gum and kick it. Wait, I already fucked it up. Oh wait, no, that is it. It's time to kick gum and chew ass. Duke Nukem. Dookie Nookie. Dunkley Austin. Okay. Attack speed. Okay. It's time to kick chew and gum ass. Dookie Nookie. Oh. Stop. S-tier slug gameplay? I don't know if I'm doing better or worse. Why? I'm spending too much time here. I need to go. I need to go. I just need to go. I need to move on. The S in S tier stands for slug. Honestly, with how long I take to progress through levels, it kind of is slug tier gameplay. Of just like super slow. Taking forever. Stop, don't do that. Cease. Oh, there's so many. There's so many enemies. What's that? Oh, stop. Just stop. Oh, no. Okay. That, did not go well. Like I said, I don't know if I'm good enough to play on normal. We're gonna baby game it, and I hope you don't judge me too much, but we're gonna baby game. I'm gonna go on easy. And we're honest, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that so I don't have to worry about staying on the levels and looking for chests. I just force myself through because just enemies will drop stuff. Alright, you're running on flood time now? True. I haven't even attempted... Have I attempted? If I have attempted Monsoon yet, I immediately forgot it. Because it emergency baby game Thursday. But listen, we're doing it. We're here to have fun, not to be cool. So we're gonna have some fun. Baby game. I don't need hacking then. So I guess let's just do shocking healing. And 20 seconds. That is ridiculous. Is there any way to lower that? Baby game with nuke it is. I mean, honestly, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing the dumbass nuke. It'll never be useful, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, one red item lowers. But does it lower the time it takes to prime? Monsoon becomes impossibly hard to use. Really? I would have thought it would be easier with more people. We're gonna test this out. So, apologies if this run ends prematurely. Multiple skills up monster not in HP and let's see. Okay, good to know. Answers have been found. The nuke does hurt you. Don't stand in the nuke. Pretty sure it lowers every... Even the nuke prime time? Like the after 20 seconds? I wonder. We're gonna cheat real quick. We're gonna find out. Risk of Rain 2. Captain, nuke, lower, prime time? Captain's nuke impossible. That's not what I'm looking for. Captain, nuke. Alien head, maybe? Maybe that'll have something? I don't know. I guess I don't see anything on it, so there's only one way to find out. We're just gonna have to try it. Hacker mans. Okay. Again. I need to, like, just grab gasoline for the start. Really? You're... Okay, dude. Okay. You know what? You get to get nuked. We're waiting here until you're nuked. That's what you did. You brought this on yourself. No, you stay in there until you get the nuke. You wanted to mess around. Now you get to find out. Here you go. Bring your friends in, too. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Hey! Tony! We got a Gamukomi! Jackass. Okay. Now let's play. We're having fun. It's calm. We're calm. Everything's fine. New slug, who dis? I H words. Don't think it lowers duration falling down, but makes you able to spam them. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think we'll probably need like a bunch of backup mag. Okay, dude. What the hell was that? Stop it. Get out of here. I think we would need a backup mag just to have enough. Oh, you know what? A shock. Calm, I don't know. A shock supply beacon might actually... Why did I just do that? I don't need a spawn. I don't get nothing out of money. A shock beacon might be really good for just stun locking into nukes. That's actually probably the way you're supposed to use it. I don't think about it. Never occurs to you, like. Probably. Okay, now we're going. I need to get a gasoline. Oh my! Why are there so many though? I wonder if I can nuke that. I'm just far into the air at the cost of 90% of their health. Here we go. Nice. Wait, that's what it looks like? I don't remember that being there. On the last one. Right, no more. Cease. Yes. To do this, stand in the center of the impact zone and do not move. Be sure to be over 90% health in order to maintain one-shot protection. A strike. Wait, are these on infinite use, or did I just not use them? That's so— oh no! Stop, 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 stop. Just stop. Have you considered don't? Have you considered cease? Thank you. Unbelievable. Wait. Oh, that was the nuke. I forgot I even called that in. I called it in so long ago that I forgot. I would love like a mini nuke that's like 10 seconds for only 20,000% damage. Margaret, purity alien head afterburners do affect it. I can't figure out the still points. Interesting. Like, affect how long it takes to call down, or just the pool? Launch you up to Matrix Arena from the ground. That would be incredibly hilarious. Beetle Queen. Do they move? I don't remember. Oh, there's so many enemies. So we're just playing gasoline town. Almost. 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 Wait, there's more? Where's the other Beetle Queen? There's two more. Interesting. Good luck with worm news. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah. Oh, the gasoline. Oh, it's so good. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's a boss. Alright. I wish they were in between for normal and easy. Because easy almost feels too easy, but normal is like, come on, man. God damn. That's a lot of items. Some crit. 18s for sure. Okay, well, can't win them all. Stop. Okay. What in here? Oh shit. Papu Games, thank you for following. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's an item over here. I need more hooves. It would behoove me to get more hooves. And probably a few feathers. What boss item do we... Actually, I think I know which one I want. I think... I want to go with Shadows. Oh! Oh! Oh, it is you! Oh, wow! Hi! Your game is very good, and I'm very excited and eager to play the expansion, and I hope it's going well. I hope you guys are having a good time. Yeah, you make a really good game. Hello, devs. I don't know why I brought the nuke. I don't know when I'm gonna use it effectively. Very well. Good. You have thoughts? Oh, I just read the last one like a few days ago, and it was a very good read. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys keeping everybody in the loop so much, and just doing such good work. I'm really excited, honestly. Super excited for it. Yeah, honestly, thank you for making Risk of Rain. Such a good game. More hooves. Hooves, I think. Yeah, I'm super excited for the expansion. I still haven't beaten Monsoon yet, but I'm excited to play with the expansion. Okay. I guess we just go. I guess we just teleport her. Alright. Before it takes too long. What are you most excited for? From what I saw, it was like there was like an option where it's like, where it's like sort of Shrine of Command, but like only in certain instances, which was nice. I like the idea of Whisk get kabombed. I like the idea of like of sometimes choosing what you want, but still having that level of randomness, so it's not just all build your own playstyle like with Artifact of Command. It seems really neat. But yeah, I haven't seen too much. I haven't spoiled myself too much on it. But the new Void Tier items, I need to look at that. Because Apple had mentioned it earlier, but I haven't looked in too much into it yet. But I want to see exactly what those are. And check it out. The new characters. I haven't seen anything about the new characters either. I do want to look at those. I think like the only preview I've seen was from like last week's, unfortunately. But I need to go back and like backlog check the rest of them. And kind of get more up to date on all of the things that are gonna happen with it. But the semi-randomness of that new game mode is definitely the most appealing to me so far. It seems so cool. Oh. Is that a spoiler? Is that something to look forward to this week? Maybe? I guess we'll just have to look. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I'm excited regardless. Yeah, I can't wait. I have not been playing this game for long. Like I just kind of fell into it for the past like couple weeks, but I've been loving it. I've been adoring it. It's so fun. It's so good. It is a really addictive game for me. It is. I'm wondering if there's like characters. I feel like there's characters in the game that I have not found yet. I have to figure out what's going on there. Should have gotten. Have a good sleep, Derpy. All my homies love how true they do never miss. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you guys have a really good holiday. Yeah, I hope you guys get some relaxation in, and that it's not all just grind, grind, grind. Engineer is my favorite. Thank you, Vaughn, for gifting a sub to Hapu Games. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Hapu or Hapo? Or something not one of those. Could be a completely different thing. I like the engineer. I just wish there was a different primary attack. I don't love the grenades. I guess I'm just too impatient with the arcing of them. Hopu. Okay. So I was wrong both times. Good to know. Say however you like. Well, I appreciate it. Hopu Games. Cool. Now okay. I don't know if you're leaving, but side question, is there any... I feel like it's been out long enough that it wouldn't, but I wonder if there's any in-between difficulty for the 3 difficulties currently in the works. No pressure. This is where I was mentioning that it seems kind of strange how it ramps up from normal to hard, and then hard to monsoon is like crazy. Could be just me. I get the heresy item that gives me tracking shots. Oh, yeah, I did play with that for a second. Oh, or red item. Let's do... Actually, this is really good with the shotgun. No. No, playing Drizzle's fire. Okay, that's fair. I'll get to it. We'll get to normal over time. We'll get there. Takes time. I just gotta figure out what I like. And learn how to go about that. Where is this teleport? There's an item over there. Also, sticking to characters like Bandit who are very strong helps the characters that are not balanced. That's fair. I feel like I probably have a tendency to play characters that are... You hate Captain, really? I guess on harder difficulty, yeah, Captain could definitely be... I feel like Captain's really good once he's up and running, but that early game on hard difficulty, I don't know. I guess that's kind of hard to overcome. Okay, we're very different people. That I cannot stand Artificer. I can't get her playstyle down. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I think Artificer is just too hard for me. Maybe someday. But I remember I was making myself mad just trying to do her unlocks. And I just couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, this is not the character for me. What unlocks my answer to rainfire this guy? I don't know if I have that one. I could there's a timing aspect to Arc Bomb that I just cannot get down. Still haven't beat the game on these. I mean, yeah, honestly. Foser? Yeah, it takes some effort. I think I ran right past it. Oh. Yeah, Artifact, I like Artifact Quick Command, but then sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like I made things too easy. Is that gonna hurt? No, we're good. Yeah. Anticipate what we want. Actually, load and anticipate again. And look. I need to do the what's that trial? Or there's another game mode that I haven't done that I need to do. The only character I don't care much for is Multi. I actually kind of like Multi, surprisingly. Falls off in the late game. A little too much. Interesting. I don't think I've ever made it to late game with Artificer to be able to make that determination myself. Always caused me to die from getting too cocky. I think it's just the lack of survivability stuff. It's hard to reconcile with. Like, at least with the captain, he's got his drone, which, like, plays off of attack speed really well. Which I just like. I just like attack speed. Coming from Risk Rain 1 was a great. I never got to play the first one. Maybe I'll go back and play it. If I, like, burn myself out on 2 at some point. I can go back and play 1. What bit are we at? One more. And then... I feel like I saw... yeah, right there. Nice. First one is fun too, basically is, but 2D... Oh, okay. 2D? How does that work? So it's just like a side-scroller? Huntress, the artifact of this is really fun and broken strong. I still have yet to play both the Huntress and Bandit. I just need to get off my ass and play them. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah. Yeah. No, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Yeah. Oh. Oh, thank you for following, Fawzer. Welcome, welcome. Do I want this? Is it worth? Have you unlocked? Yeah, I actually really like Acrid. Acrid was what I was kind of running with until I kind of messed around with Captain a little bit. I think Acrid is like my favorite character, potentially. Multi before they nerfed the alternate ult. I don't know. I've only played it since afterwards. I still like the alternate ult. It was fun. First one is fun too. Basically this, but 2D. Huntress the artifact. Oh, okay. I need to play Huntress. Acrid is a good dog. Acrid is really fun. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't know why we did it, but we did it. Yeah. Sure. Oh, I just lost that feather. Didn't think that through. We're gonna have to wait a couple seconds here. My apologies. Please bear with us. Technical difficulties. Oh. Yeah, I'm just being comfy. I can't die from... Really? Wait, really? I feel like I have. I guess if I do, then we have someone to blame for the run. No, I trust you. I believe you. It will always go to 1 HP. Really? There are so many times that I've been super hesitant when I probably didn't need to be. Good to know. If you're on fire... okay. Maybe that's what's happened. Is I, like, fell and then lit on fire. That would make more sense. Is there an artifact code in the mushroom? Which mushroom level? Which one's the mushroom? Ow. Hey. Hey. Oh, that's right. Ow. Stop. 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 Please. Discontinue. Okay. Can't remember, to be honest. It's been so long since I've done that. Yeah, I'm like tempted to just do the artifact codes from like just finding them and just doing them all at once, but I keep going back and forth with it because I do like the exploration part and I like finding them. Name of the level. Giant. Oh, yeah. I don't know if there is one on there. No, I've looked around that one and I haven't found one. Hunt for the codes. Oh, I bet that. That sounds so cool. Oh. That would have been fun to do. I'm sorry, we're just down to 2. The batteries left. What artifacts are you playing with? We're running with Command, Swarm, and Sacrifice. The one where there's no chests but enemies drop items. It's kind of like a bit of a cheesy combo, I guess, probably. Where'd it go? Okay. Actually, yeah. One more attack speed. Oh, I just... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take it. It sounds good to me. Take an extra red. No! No! Stop! I need some form of healing. I think I might know what I'm going to do for this red. What if I did 3 nukes? No. Swiss combo having a customized? Yeah. Yeah, kind of like you go it your own way. Okay. Stop it. Maybe? You have an alien head, right? Yeah. Quite smart. Not familiar with the artifacts since I just recently unlocked my first one. Which makes all of these at least. So in order to unlock the rest, there should be one here that I can show you once we finish up. But there's like tablets with patterns on them, kind of like the one, well, yeah, to unlock the first one, you would have seen it, like at that portal, at the Ambry portal. There's different ones all around the world in different stages, hidden, and they each correlate to different artifacts. But so the one I have is one that lets you choose your own items, one that has enemies drop items instead of having any chests, and then one that spawns twice as many enemies at half as much health. But yeah, there's one here that we can take a look at once it's safe to. Haven't seen it anywhere else though. So they're kind of hidden most of the time. I've only found like I think half of them so far, and some of those were like from like looking up like a general idea or like looking up hints of where they were. Might just kind of enter the rest. I don't know. We'll see. Having fun with it. I don't want that. Yeah, there's one here in the void. Why is it having equipments? I guess that's the downside of this, is if it drops you equipments, then you just get equipments. Just the way it is. I didn't? Okay. Where? don't remember where that one is anymore. Be interesting to go find it. I wonder, did people find all of the platforms? Oh, no, yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, they're scattered around. Some in places you think you should be able to get to, but you can't. It's fun. I wonder how much of the community was actually, like, looking for them, and if people just did, like, trial and error entering combinations to find them initially. Should get some luck. Too late. I've done feather on that one. Good. 3x3 keypad with like 5? Sounds like a lot. Well, I mean, like, most of them are like kind of symmetrical patterns. I don't know if there's any of them that are like completely abnormal, if that makes any sense. Did I miss anything essential? I don't think so. No, probably not. We're just vibing. Look to the sky. Oh no. Beansed it. We beansed it. Oh, am I gonna... Oh, that's gonna be a run ender, isn't it? Damn it. Damn it. Why did I beans myself? Those tougher times are really putting in the work keeping me alive. Yeah. Hey, we made it. Everything's okay. We're fine. It's I wasn't scared. You were scared. I wasn't scared. Where did that go? Okay. Just gonna give it a second. Teddy bears are very OP. We're gonna eat some spicy seaweed in the meantime. Oh. The bears are good. Ow. I keep breathing in like spicy dust. I love the bears. The bears. Up. Wait music is such like a relaxing jam. Just like so chill. And you get the yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's roll. Wait, that's not very good. Forebear. Yeah. I didn't even realize those were out there. Pancake? What kind of pancakes, Groovy? Oh, I really want pancakes now. Just the amount of squeaking. I do want pizza, but I also want pancakes. Pancakes with apples, my grandma did? Yo! That sounds fucking sick. Okay, no more squeak. Having come. Man, groupies just living the life. What about pancake pizza? Yeah, let's go. And then the music kicks in. Oh, it's so good. So good. It's not bad. Jeez. Ooh. Apple. Pancakes? Apple pancakes? Want to explain yourself, Apple? Becoming pancake? Oh. Yes. Yes. Explodions. Let's get more lead. 6 guillotines is probably enough for a while. Oh, you know what? Good item we've just been ignoring. It be what it do. That do be what it do. Risky Ray music is so good. It's true. It's so good. Oh, it's wild. Oh shit. Mackie, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You're having a comfy Thursday. Enjoying the Risky Rain music. Do be nice. I just want to get to the moon so we can listen to the moon music. Oh, so good. Last one. Okay. That's a lot of items. What that does. don't know why I like the captain. Because all I ever do is just use his primary. I never use any other ability. Thank you for stopping by, Apple. Good luck with Worm. I hope it doesn't destroy you. I mean, his primary is nice. It's so good. Super strong. Thought the cats were misbehaving. Yeah, one more. And then... Only his primary feels good? Yeah, that's fair. There's one of those tablets. Yeah, like his taser's okay, but it seems like it's mostly just there for like setting up the orbitals, but the orbitals don't feel good. Like the nuke is funny, but it takes too long to be viable. And then the beacons, like the beacons are good, but since you can only use 2 of them a level, it's like, I don't know, do you waste it now or do you just wait till the boss teleported to use it? I forgot I got the daggers. That might trivialize quite a lot. Emergency drop? You like his missiles as well? You mean like the... what is normally instead of that? I do think those are probably a lot better than the nuke. I got an alien head and I didn't think to check to see if it changes the time it takes nuke to come down. The nuke almost seems like too much damage to ever be necessary. Not the time it takes. That's what I kind of assumed that's probably what it is. 20 seconds is just, I mean, it makes sense because like 20,000% damage or 40,000% damage, like it's nuts. Bonker. Teleport. Attack speed feels so good on the captain. Nuts. Where teleport? Teleport here? No. Let's see. Here? Oh, I ran right past it. Okay. Alright. Have you unlocked Loader? I have. I really like Loader. I tried jumping into normal on Loader, and I just don't think I've put in the time to like really kind of get good with Loader. I need to spend more time with Loader on Drizzle. To kind of get a better feel for it and enjoy it. And maybe try doing normal with Loader not on stream, I think I might have a little bit more luck that way too. But Loader is a lot of fun. I like Loader a lot. I don't know what the ultimate is for Loader. I need to unlock that and figure out. Mercenary. Ah, I cannot get into Mercenary. He feels so squishy. I feel like there's a huge like skill floor there to make him good, but also a really high skill ceiling. I don't have the experience. Not yet. Maybe in time. I know there's like some crazy wacky stuff people do with Mercenary that just boggles my mind. Yeah, we'll go get these items. Yeah. We don't need that. Don't have the 5-head galaxy brain from work yet. You have something. You've got more than I've got so far. I do shotgun one of these? I did, yeah. I like the engine gameplay. I play straight around. How do you feel, Groovy, about the mobile turrets? You like the regular or the mobile ones better? I guess probably the normal ones are probably better. Terrible. You don't like the mobile ones? I guess they're better if you get cooldown. I feel like... Yeah. No, that's probably true. It's hard to find an instance where you would want to use the mobile turrets. Bonker turrets. I guess the real, like, the huge benefit to the mobile ones is you can just throw on the fungus on those ones and it won't matter. Like, they'll just heal on their own. Mechanically almost useless. How do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, they do look funny moving around, and that's something that the normal ones, they can't say that. They don't have that. Come on. I'm good on our build at this point. So I was terrified that, like, if you take a bunch of tougher times, that, like, when you get to Mithrix and he steals them, that you would just be screwed and, like, stun locked. But I guess it seems like he doesn't use them, which is kind of... I guess that's neat. Helpful. Some good thinking ahead. Yeah, this is Sky Meadows, I think. Sky Meadows is so ruby. Someone dropped something. Where? I don't know. Sky Meadows jam. I cannot get over the... I swear I just heard another thing drop. Maybe I'm just hearing the drones. I think my favorite is the moon music. It's so good. I like the mobile better. Oh wait. At least last time I played, it felt like Carbonizer plays. such short range and slow speed that most enemies just walk over. Yeah. Yeah, their range does feel very short. Just running around. Teleport. Teleport. What? A dead enemy? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Just a mushroom. Teleporter? Where teleporter? We're gonna finish this one, I swear. We're gonna do it. Somehow. And with that. The last place you look. Oh my. I didn't even touch it. How did that happen? Okay. Yeah, I guess there were just a lot of daggers left over. I thought there was I would figure there was like a range limit to how far they can go though. Daggers are like, they're wild. I mean, now I just have the probes to do damage. Yeah, I mean, it's like, if I could get this far with this build and like normal, like, yeah, it wouldn't be a problem. Just survive those early levels. Daggers sleep and Bosch's at daggers work. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. So one of the things I've been watching recently, or watched recently, because I don't have like my actual rig and stuff, so I can't like do editing and stuff, is I watched through like all of the what's it called? Lost Planet? What is it? I can't even remember the name of it now. That's not important. We're at Moon Music now. And we have to appreciate it. Thank you, Buffalo, for the hydrate. This music, though. Oh, it's so good. Oh. I can't get enough of it. Completely makes up for Mithrix's like rude nightmare move in phase 3. Can't even be mad. Although at that point it's kind of like Moon Boss music. Just still good. even think about trying to put things in the effigy of grief and then move them. Probably helps quite a bit. I realized I didn't build any sustain. Hopefully we don't need it. You boys are so slow. Yeah. Just don't get hit, forehead. I want to find a way to make a nuke build viable. I just don't know how to do it yet. Wind five it. I don't know what some of these do. Sometimes it's like a very obvious thing what the obelisk is doing, but sometimes it's like not noticeable. Maybe it doesn't do anything. One nice thing about the sacrifice artifact is just being able to get extra things in the end area. Did I not get a mark for death at any point? I guess since we're at the end, I can get the item. I can actually get the cautious slug just to have it. Oh, little cautious slug, little cautious guy. Slug with the slug on it. We're almost there. He's just cautious. Just a cautious little guy. Ow. Wonder if they... like they're always the same ones in the same areas. Might just be chance though. I've learned. I'm adapting. I'm learning. If you stand on the edge, it won't just keep kicking you out. Cease. Where's the next one? All the way over there. We'll go do a health one. Which actually is probably a terrible idea. But I committed to it. Ow. And we have a Leo's best friend, so we're fine. It's fine. Oh. No, I don't think we will do that, bot. So, does Bandit also have a shotgun? I feel like what I enjoy so much is just like stacking on armor. Just destroying armor in one hit. He does? Okay. I gotta give him a try. The smoke screen didn't sound too appealing to me, but I'll give him a shot. And is one of my favorites. Really? Okay. I'll have to give him a shot. I'll have to try him out. Primary's top tier. I don't know if anything can beat Acrid for my favorite. Spicy Doggo, who got me through most of my early challenges. God check. Yeah, it's Thank you, Kreitz. It's time. Oh yeah, there's two of them. I forgot about that. The swarm. Oh, they don't care about me at all. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, come on. No! Damn. No orbital spirit. No bonk today. They're just gonna get out of it somehow. They find it now. Yeah, this combo's a little busted. A little bit. Drones and probes are being a detriment this time. Don't like this move. Oh no, I did it too early. Rod. Get at the thing! Get at it! Ah, come on, come on! No! Damn it. The drones killed it. Oh. No big finish. Oh well. Actually. I have... I still have a Leo, so okay, this isn't a complete sin. Just happened. That was weird. Let's see if it works. It didn't work because The Bears blocked it. Oh, that's good. Oh no. Oh. Maybe we try again. Perhaps? Mayhaps? Okay. It's not meant to be. I'm all out of ass. I'm here to chew ass and kick gum. And I'm all out of gum. Dookie nookie. Yeah, there's no time to do a third attempt. Awesome tougher times though. Perfect. Really, really putting in the work. Oh, that was good. We did it. We did a run. Thank you, Hopu. Thank you for sticking around this entire time on my slow and methodical run. I just like to enjoy it. It's fun. Oh, such a good game. Yeah, I feel like most of you have this, but if you don't, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Definitely worth it. And there's an expansion coming soon. Oh yeah, no. Spoilers, don't watch. Although, I think that was it. Yeah, I just got into it recently, Groovy. I'm all about it. Wait, like the achievements to 100? Is that what you mean? Oh, man. I don't even know how many that takes. I'm slowly working my way through them, but take some time. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like the logbook is like that's entirely just chance as to whether it drops or not. Like you'll just get it over time or you won't. Me want game. It's a good game. Definitely recommend. It's not that expensive either, I don't think. Does anyone know how much it costs? I could just open up Steam, I guess. Oh. Actually, I don't know if it'll show me since I already have it. Oh, I could probably find out. Is it only 15? That's Discord. Not even my Discord. I want that. Oh, that's right. It was just on sale recently. It seems like it goes on sale a good amount. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like... So, I mean, it's 25. But definitely good. And yeah, it seems to go on sale a good amount. I think it usually goes down to like 15 when it's on sale, if you want to wait. Oh, down for 11 euro. I guess it's probably like $15 USD. No worries, Hapu. I imagine Actually, is there a release date announced for the expansion? Oh no, it's just Q1 to 2022. Okay. Yeah, I imagine Steam might do like a winter sale or something. I would keep an eye on it. It's definitely. If you want to wait for it to go on sale, I would definitely recommend getting it when it's on sale then. But yeah, definitely, I would say it's absolutely worth the 25 too. It's so good. Wow, it's only like... I didn't realize it only came out in August of last year. Is that real? I guess it was in early access for a while, huh? Oh, such a good game. Yeah, it like only released relatively recently. Not relatively. I mean, it was last year. But I think it was like in like an early access state for a while before that, for like a year or two maybe. I might be wrong though. I didn't own it at the time. I just remember seeing gameplay a while ago. Thank you for a good game. Thank you so much for stopping by, Hopu, and for sticking around for so long. Definitely appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good weekend and a good holiday. Take care. Oh. Oh, so good. Yeah. I'll mess around with this guy later. But I think that's probably going to call it for stream. Oh. Hey, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I should probably... I think I've definitely gone longer than I ever intended to. It was meant to be a joke, and unfortunately it kind of turned into an actual stream. Totally normal slug. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I need to fix all the things that I changed. In the mixer and stuff. I hope you guys have a good weekend. This was meant to be like a one-off joke, so I don't expect I'll be doing it again. Oh, shit. Oh. Thank you for subscribing, Foster. It's using your friend's stream. True. Oh. Yeah, let's get some sound. Let's get some audio. Here we go. Oh. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching, True Sleepy. Yeah, thanks you guys for watching some Risk of Rain gameplay. That was really cool. The devs stopped by. That was nice of them. I'm still kind of getting used to it. I don't know if you guys want to play Risk of Rain. I know I'm not Slug. I mean, I am Slug. I'm totally definitely Slug. Nothing out of the ordinary going on here. But if some of you guys do play and you want to play at some point, maybe I'll try to throw something in the video channel and see if people just want to play. But I think that's gonna do it. I don't think we're gonna do a raid because it feels weird raiding someone. I don't know if that makes sense, right? Kind of feels weird to just like raid someone and be like, totally normal. Definitely not normal. So we'll probably just call it. But I think, yeah, I think Uni is like doing a 24-hour stream. As I was watching a little bit of that last night, I might go lurk there because I still haven't figured out how to do my phone verification yet. I'll get there. But I might go lurk there. I would recommend hanging out if you want to, but there's also plenty of other people online to go check out. I hope you play on Discord. You know what? I might do that, Sleepy. I might do that when I'm like back in my setup. Might be a while because I have to do more and more traveling, but we could do a secret unofficial raid. Maybe. I don't know Uni personally. I don't really know any streamers personally, so that's probably a bad idea. Like, I'm sure it'd be fine. I just don't want to put them in a weird position, make them feel awkward. Yeah, I could do a host. I don't know. I'll think about it. I feel like I've probably overstayed my my welcome on this particular channel anyway, so I think we'll just probably call it. But thank you guys for looking out and recommending. But I don't want to push the envelope too much and potentially get me, Slug, in trouble, right? Or like make other people uncomfortable. But this is their main channel. In a sense. Things will be back to normal operation on, I don't know, actually probably Monday, I would think, but I can't promise that, but I would assume Monday. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Hopefully I get to see you guys again soon. I don't know. If nothing else, I'll be in the Discord. Perfect time to yeah, sorry Foss. Slug is on vacation, so it's kind of like a one-off stream, but Slug is fun too. I promise. He's I feel like he's probably more entertaining than I am, so you're in good company. But yeah, I that was part of why I felt bad about doing it, is because I just feel like I don't know. There might be some people that kind of come in and don't know what's happening. I'm always around, but you just won't have to deal with hearing my voice all the time. But yeah, I'll hang out I'm always in the Discord. I mean, I'm not always in the Discord. I try to be in the Discord. I typically like catch up after hours and hours, especially now because I'm on mobile, so I almost never see Discord things, and I'm behind by like a day, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll try to play Risk of Rain in the Discord if people want to hang out. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate it. I'm rambling, so I just need to find a way to end this. Thank you, Fuss. I hope you don't regret it. Slug is much more fun. You'll have more fun when he's back. I promise. And if not, I'm always around again. Yeah, I'll just get his stuff streaming. So I'm gonna send you guys out into the world. We're not gonna do a host. We're not gonna do a raid. I don't know anybody well enough to do that. So yeah, we'll do Risky Rain. Yeah. Oh, if I go to ending screen, I don't know if I still keep audio. I don't know how he has that set up. I know BRB it doesn't. I think if I go to end screen, it's just not. It's gonna cut me off. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna hit ending screen so I stop talking. How's that? That sounds good. Love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had fun. This will probably never happen again. But I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in chat.